Good afternoon, viewers. 4 days ago, Crosstown News started a poll that who is the best bureaucrat in Jammu and Kashmir, and in that we had asked you to vote for your favorite bureaucrat on the basis of the work efficiency, decision-making ability, and the impact he is creating. It was a popular vote where you had to vote for your favorite bureaucrat, and it had nothing to do with the rankings, official rankings, or official working parameters or official capabilities for that matter. It was just a popular vote where the individuals had to vote for their favorite bureaucrat. Uh, we had a huge response to the poll, unexpected, unprecedented response to the poll, and result is very much similar to the projections which we gave on Saturday, and we asked you to vote more and more for your favorite candidate. If he or she is not in the list, they come into the list, or if they are in the rankings up and down, they come up over. There was a huge competition obviously between IAS officers in the senior as well as the junior category, where they were separated only by small margin. It was not a go kind of game where the person were leading with a huge margin. It was quite a close competition, quite a close shave. End of the day, Crosstown News appreciate the working of all the IAS officers in Jammu and Kashmir, and the love given to them by the public by voting for them speaks the kind of work they have been putting for the welfare of the state. It was simply a poll on the popular nature, where we needed the top three will eventually get the rankings and they will be named finally. But yes, the kind of voting that has been done shows the kind of love people of the state are giving to the IAS officers working in the state, whether they are local or from the outside the state. Without taking a lot of time now, I'll come up to the rankings in both the senior as well as the junior category. We'll talk about the junior IAS officers first. There is tie on the first position. That means the two IAS officers, they got equal number of votes and they are standing at number 1 position. So which means that among the 3 top IAS officers, on position number 2 stands Simrandeep Singh. He is presently DC Doda, has remained as DC Leh and DC Jammu also, and his work as the chairperson SSRB was quite remarkable when the list started coming out in flashes. And maybe the kind of working he did at the position of chairperson SSRB, and DC Doda, DC Jammu, and DC Leh for that matter is standing at position 2, and there was not a big gap. Mind you, there was not a big gap between the top position and the position number 2 in this junior category officers. And then there were again series of other IAS officers also who were not lagging behind with a huge margin. There was competition there also. Number 2, as I said in the list, in the junior IAS officer category is Simrandeep Singh, and there is a tie for the position number 1. The two names on the position number 1 in junior IAS officers category, the one is Muhammad Ejaz, DC Rajouri. He is again J&K cadre IAS officer, and he's also a local IAS officer, and he's again having one more quality, that he has done his engineering from IIT Delhi. And one thing is clear, the kind of work he's doing, the public is loving that, the youth of the state is loving that. And the second name who is sharing the top position with Muhammad Ejaz is quite a known name and one of the favorite in Jammu and Kashmir, and the result is showing that Shahid Iqbal Chaudhary, presently DC Vandipura, and has remained as DC Kathua, DC Udhampur, and also he has taken up other important assignments also. So Shahid Iqbal, he is one of the top rated IAS officers, not only in the state and not also across the nation. And the result is quite similar to that. Shahid Iqbal and Muhammad Ejaz, they both are sharing the top position. They got equal number of vote percentage in the poll, whereas Simrandeep Singh stands at number 2 in the junior IAS officers category. Let's move to the senior IAS officer category. There was more competition because the kind of services they have done over the years, the longer duration means they had the larger motorways with them also. Number 3 on the list, the number 3 is Shalinder Kumar, Principal Secretary Industries and Commerce Department, Jammu and Kashmir. He has taken a number of top responsibility in his long 2 decades career, and he's standing tall at number 3. There was not huge difference between those people who were standing, or those IAS officers for that matter, who were standing at number 4, 5, 6. There was not huge gap difference. But yes, at number 3 stands Shalinder Kumar. Then on number 2 is Basir Khan, Divisional Commissioner Kashmir. Maybe the work he has done in the last 2.5 years as Divisional Commissioner Kashmir, and moreover he has also remained as DC of at least 7 districts as per the information with Crosstown News. So maybe being more into the pure administrative kind of role, he got the number of votes on the higher range also. And now the person who stands at number 1 in the senior IAS officer category list is Naveen Chaudhary, Principal Secretary Finance Department, Jammu and Kashmir. He has remained on top postings in Jammu and Kashmir, also at the center, and also at international banks in USA. So maybe the kind of work he has done over the year for the state really has built up the huge motorways for himself also. So these 3 IAS officers, Shalinder Kumar stands at number 3 in senior IAS officers category list, Basir Khan stands at number 2, and Naveen Chaudhary stands at number 1. But important thing to mention here is that there was not huge gap between the IAS officers, those standing at number 4, 5, 6, 7. It was very small margin that differentiated all of them. Again, I'll say that it was kind of a popular vote where people had to simply vote for their favorite candidate, and it has nothing to do with the official capabilities or any kind of rating. Yes, this was the love showered by the public to their favorite bureaucrat. Maybe they think the kind of work they are doing suits more to the public or something like that. The Crosstown in the next few days will keep more such polls, and I thank you again from the bottom of my heart, the kind of voting you did to make the poll a successful one. Thank you so much.